can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Marco Antonio Barrera, 5'6" tall with a reach of 70 inches. And he'll be facing Amir King Khan, 63 kilos even. That's what he weighed in at, 174 centimeters tall with a reach of 180.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
The babyface assassin. It doesn't matter the weight class. Bantamweight, super bantam, featherweight, super featherweight, or lightweight. He's held world titles in 3 different weight classes. Amir Khan, he's Bolton's finest. Watch for those hands tonight. They are as fast as they come.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Mexico City, here is the sensational 3-division champion of the world, the baby-faced assassin, Marco Antonio Barrera. Fighting out of the blue corner from Bolton, England, here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world, introducing Amir King Khan.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Straight right hand. Once he dropped his gloves, he got caught. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. He threw a punch. This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Punch, counter punch. They block the jab. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good to see these two back in the ring again. Amir Khan, of course, won their last fight from an accidental head clash, went to a technical decision.
Timing is everything. Amir Khan's youth, his speed, beat a legend in Barrera. Barrera, we've seen in some amazing fights, but he got caught. He gets it easier. And Amir Khan has got to be one of the fastest fighters I have ever seen live.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Barrera in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Just keep him on the end of that, and then we go again.
And there's the bell for round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Those counter punches have to hurt. When are we going to see a jab from these two? It's bombs away. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Those counter punches have to hurt. And he scores with the counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Amir Khan is rocked. And down he goes. What an upset this could be as Khan is down. A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four. And we continue.
Let's talk about Khan in that last round. There's the bell for round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Barrera is on the canvas. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five. Give me your blood.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. There's a counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Barrera in that last round. Let's see how the game... There's the bell to start round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, boy! Amir Khan, dazed! So he's going to take a knee here and get the mandatory 8 count.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
Beautiful counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. He blocks that jab. Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Those counter punches have to hurt. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrating, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Let's talk about Barrera in that. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. One more of those overhands, and we're going to see some serious trouble. The courage on display here is incredible. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking, because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Amir Khan in some real trouble. How did they survive that?
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Insane action. Oh my! Barrera has never been in this kind of trouble before. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Hold it right there. Amir Khan backing up. Let's talk about Barrera in that. Let's start the 6th. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up.
Whoa, Johnny! Are we about to see the legend Barrera go down? Somehow weathered the storm.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
The straight right just misses. Barrera might be going down. champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And Barrera is rocked. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. And he's going to take a knee.
It's really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
6, 7, 8.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Barrera in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Back together. Great round, great round. Now relax, relax. It's the same again. Don't change it.
Don't win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up.
Here comes round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Antonio Barrera is dazed and confused. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Beautiful counter punch. There's a counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. Having second thought.
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh my! Barrera has never been in this kind of trouble. Oh my word, Barrera is down. Can he make it back to his feet? Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
That's lights out right there.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
Match ends. Let's talk about Barrera in that last round. And we enter the 8th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Got caught right through the guard with a big uppercut, and this time he might go down. Down goes Barrera! And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there buckled him.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.